was that shit?
Hello and welcome to another, I don't even want to say exciting because that was probably the worst Raw in recent memory. So we're
Remember the one in July, the episode from hell.
Yeah. It's going to be something like that.
Since then.
Yeah, so our show's going to adapt to that show. We're either going to be on a rant or we're going to be really bored. But we're going to try to make it as interesting as possible because we like to, you know, make our viewers appreciate what we put out.
Yeah, that's what we do here at Under the Wrist Tape.
Even though that episode was shit, doesn't mean our episode has to be shit.
Exactly.
So let's start off with, oh no, I'm Steven.
I'm Jake.
And this is Under the Wrist Tape, and this is our Raw review show where we share our opinions on the most recent episode of Raw.
Which was shit, and we're all over the place because of it.
Yeah, I agree. But we like to start off with a thing called win and fail. You know, this win and fail, you know, we say our wins, what we liked about the show, and our fails, what we didn't like about the show. So start off with your win.
A fucking sign. A sign was my win. That's how shit this show was. The Daniel Bryan Mr. Small Package sign.
Mr. Small Package, you know, that can mean two different ways. Whatever way you want to take it, there you go.
I'm mature. I'm not thinking about endowment here. I'm thinking he's the master of the small package. He was using that nickname on the independent circuit, and I'm glad someone took it to WWE. I remember seeing a sign a few months ago. It had Moxley, and it crossed out and had Ambrose on it. Just the sign's recognizing the wrestler's independent roots. That's what I love to see.
Yeah.
My fail, Kane being a face. And why attacking Otunga? First of all, why was he out there commentating? It's between Zack Ryder and David Otunga. Is he in a feud with Ryder / Otunga / whoever the fuck now? No. Have Kane go back to that monster type heel and leave it at that. Don't make him a corny face. Don't put him in a tag team with Big Show. Don't have him going around doing the trombone with Santino. Keep him as a god-freaking heel.
Yeah, okay, we have this match lined up later on, but let's just do it. Let's just do it right now. Kane comes out on commentary. Josh Matthews goes away because he's scared as hell. But Kane doesn't say anything.
Just sits there.
Is that supposed to be, like, scary? I'd rather have him say something, like you said before. They're gonna die.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
Say something, you know? You just not say anything doesn't make you scary. It just makes you retarded.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then...
Well, he did have a few fire-induced injuries, apparently.
Yeah.
Maybe one of them's mental.
Yeah.
Choke them!
And then you said he's going to go after Zack Ryder, but since his anger management thing with Daniel Bryan, so he chooses a different victim. Good job, Kane. Good job. This episode's shit, you know.
Just because you're AJ's handpicked, you know, beat the fuck out of somebody, Hitman, pretty much, doesn't mean you have to be a face. Hitman's just supposed to be heel, that type of gimmick.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Your win.
My win. You know, both of us missed the first 15 minutes.
The score was blacking out.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks.
We have to watch it on the score because we're from Canada. But, you know, their broadcast thing was screwed up and we missed the first 15 minutes. But I just went on YouTube.com, searched the first 15 minutes. You missed the best part of the show. The only good part of the show.
Right.
That was CM Punk's opening promo.
Wait, hold on. We got the replay today. I can watch it then.
Yeah, you got, and you know, it's not that great, but it was still the best part of the show, and that's why it's my freaking win. You know, he's heel again, so you know his promos are going to be better. It's not the same. Oh yeah, I gotta freaking suck up to the WWE universe. No, he tells it how it is.
I gotta be comedic now. No,
he tells it how it is. He's a freaking maniac now, and I like it. And yeah, he just owns Jerry Lawler to where he's speechless, and then he goes on to fight with him in the steel cage match later on.
In the steel cage, his Punk's bleeding. I don't know if that was a blade or a legitimate cut.
No, it was a cut.
Okay.
Because they finished, do you see how they rushed the match after that? So I guess we'll talk about their match, I guess.
Might as well.
Alright, yeah, so he intimidated Jerry Lawler to the point where he had to fight him in the steel cage, and it was, you know, the Raw Active Twitter thing, because you know these things aren't rigged in the first place. But you know, oh man,
I didn't even honestly see the steel cage at the beginning of the show, but you knew when that was one of the options. Like, oh, who else is gonna vote for that? Well, look at. Did the No DQ match get more votes than a fucking tables match?
I don't know.
I should have said the ladder match should have been one of the options. Have Lawler fight another one of those. Have him take a bump off a 10-foot ladder.
How old is Jerry the King Lawler?
About 60.
I'll actually say something. You know, I was impressed with what Jerry Lawler did. He took couple of bumps in the match. You know, he did okay being commentator at age 60. Why the hell do you do this in the first place? We've seen Jerry the King Lawler in the past 2 years. How many times in the ring? We don't like it. When are you gonna learn? He's shit. You shit on commentary too. Just freaking fire him.
They can't keep fired. He probably signed like a huge contract back in 2001 when he came back after walking out after his wife Stacy the Cat Carter got fired. So he'll probably be here for another 5-10 years.
Great.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
But probably will. Here, Phil.
My Phil, everything else on Raw. Everything. Alright, continue.
I actually, did I bring up the fact that he was bleeding and he's just holding him like in the chokehold or something?
Yeah, made him look, he's lost it.
He looked like just psychotic, like he was ready to murder him.
I like it.
Cena, get the cage up! Get the cage up! Fuck off.
You know what was almost my win? John Cena versus The Miz, for one reason and one reason only. John Cena not in the main event. And look what happened! He had to show up out of nowhere. Oh, I had to make sure I'm near the end of the show. They gotta remember my name. They gotta remember I'm John Cena. I gotta be at the top of the show. I gotta be number one. I gotta be the head guy. Fuck you!
Speaking of fuck you, Swagger versus Ryback.
What are they doing with Jack Swagger? He has so much potential in the ring. Remember,
Amateur credentials.
a month or two ago, you asked me one question. Do you remember what that was?
Where is Jack Swagger
Where's
going?
Jack Swagger going? And I said a roller coaster freaking thing. Woo!
It's more like a kamikaze.
Yeah, he's
roller coasters go up
yeah.
and down.
Yeah, he's just going down. It's the drop tower.
Slater.
It's a drop tower.
Heath Slater can win a match. Why can't Jack Swagger?
Yeah, Jack Swagger has so much potential in the ring. I'm not going to say so much potential on the mic because I'll be lying. There's so much potential in the ring, and you're going to misuse him. You know, he was the World Heavyweight Champion, and then now he's just jobber. He's a jobber.
He's just meat. Or he's just food on the plate. Or where the fuck Ryback's team goes. Get the vocals out.
I don't mind Ryback having an established opponent now, but
not the same guy every damn week.
But not, at least have it so it's a well-rounded match. Not Ryback destroying Jack Swagger.
Kind of like Jinder Mahal, just with a little more in it.
I don't know where this Ryback guy's going. Like, I didn't mind him destroying everyone at first, but it just gets stale. And it's not fun to watch.
Why don't they put him in title contention? That's what they need to do. They need to put him in title contention, have him actually, you know, take damage in the ring.
Oh, Ryback taking damage? No, I think he's going to be the new... I don't know, he's going to...
Goldberg,
yeah.
Brock Lesnar, insert powerful heel name here.
Why? That's what you're going to ask yourself throughout this episode.
Why?
Why? You're not going to get any answers, because WWE doesn't know. They just spout shit.
Speaking of why... Natalya versus Layla. Now, Natalya being in the ring, fantastic. Always happy to see her in the ring. Great wrestler, Canadian.
Natalya versus Naomi at a recent live event. Apparently the best Divas match of the year. Want to know why? Because Layla, Kelly, Alicia Fox, and you know, those shitty wrestlers weren't involved. So of course you're going to have a decent match.
It was against Naomi.
Yeah. Apparently she's actually a pretty good wrestler.
The Funkadactyl.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so we had Caitlyn on commentary, and she said that Layla was one of the all-time Divas greats or some shit like that. You just made the fabulous Moolah turn in her grave.
Yeah.
And you made Mae Young say, the fuck is she talking about?
I'm gonna get my son, Mr. Hain, to beat the shit out of you.
That's one big-ass slap. You talk about bitch slaps, holy fuck. Boom!
Yeah.
Clobbered right across the fucking room.
Give a slap, you just have to do a cross body.
Exactly. So, anyways, this match, Layla fucks up a small package again!
We need Dee Bry to come out and teach her the most simplest wrestling move there is.
Yeah, we needed to come out and say, no, that's not how you do it, you dumb British bitch! Boom! Just go, hook her for a fisherman, and then just cradle the legs. It's not difficult. I could do a fucking small package.
Yeah. My freaking... I'm not gonna make that. My big package can do a small package.
It's not that difficult. But anyways, Kaylin versus Layla. I can't wait for that match to happen. Boom!
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Because the TV went out when you shot yourself.
Right.
That's what I do, because it's on a laptop connected to my TV. That's our outline, so I got. If you see me doing like this, it's okay. I'm not like DJing or anything.
Yeah, he's not Pauly D.
Yeah, oh, don't even bring up
Yo,
that
give
name.
it up, SummerSlam Pauly D.
You're gonna give them the idea that we like him and want him back. You really think we want him back? No, man.
That's
Don't say his name. Don't say his name.
Who's a social media ambassador with the last name?
Some freaking douchebag that I don't even know.
Yeah,
he was on a recent WWE film, The Day. I don't know. We don't like these guys. Who cares about social media ambassadors? Hey, if you want real social media ambassadors, look up Under the Wrist Tape. We only got like 3 followers, but you know, we'll reach out to the world.
I had more enjoyment watching Ring of Honor on Sunday night for the 1 hour than I did watching this. Because you know what their main event was? 6-man mayhem. It was Mike Mondo,
Yeah.
TJ Perkins,
Yeah.
Jay Lethal, Roger Strong, Tommaso Ciampa, and Mike Bennett.
Yeah.
Fucking great match. 6-man action all over the place.
I watched it.
You did?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was good. It was
Good boy.
A lot better than this freaking shit. But this is the
Did you
thing.
see that Tadarius Thomas guy?
Yeah, but let's get back into Raw.
Oh, fuck that. I want to talk about Ring of Honor. Alright.
This is the thing. When they changed it to 3 hours, you had that question in your mind: is this going to be the better or for worse? And this episode clearly showed for the worse.
Boom.
It's going slow. It's such a slow pace where you're so bored. We have to watch it because we're going to review it. Seriously, if I didn't have to do this review show, I would not watch that episode of Raw. It was that freaking shit.
I spent most of my time actually playing No Mercy on my
Yeah.
N64. I did a King of the Ring tournament. I won.
Yeah.
I beat Devon Dudley in the final. How the fuck did Devon Dudley get through everybody else?
I don't know. But, yeah, next up.
Cena versus The Miz.
Holy crap.
It's not the main event?
No, but the typical Super Cena, right? The Miz dominates the match. He's showing promise. I'm liking The Miz now. Like I've always liked. I always had, you know, an okay, like...
We thought there were some
Yeah.
down moments for The Miz, but overall he's generally doing pretty well.
Yeah, he's doing good now. He dominated the match. But of course, that's with every Super Cena match. Super Cena ends it with his 5 moves of doom. Or was it 2 moves? I can't remember now.
Who cares?
You know, who the hell cares? He did 2 moves or 5 moves, and there you go, The Miz is done.
That's what we should do. If there's an event coming to Toronto, I will go to it, and I'll literally put a sign that says Cena. Then you do the colon thing. Who the hell cares anymore?
Yeah.
That's my promise. You gotta bring fucking Dolph Ziggler sign.
Maybe they actually, imagine that. Dolph Ziggler having a better spot than John Cena. Fuck, that'd be good WWE.
Yeah.
Alex Riley having a better spot than John Cena. But no, that can't happen anymore because John Cena buried under the ground.
What exactly did he say?
I don't know, some backstage bullshit, and then John Cena's like, yeah, don't push this guy, because I want to be on top. Fuck you.
Usually Cena's on bottom and Vince is on top.
Yeah, that's where he's used to anyways.
Up next.
But that's the only guy he puts over.
Oh yeah.
Vince McMahon.
Up next. God versus shit.
There's one man, bam, baby, yeah! But he lost. Fuck! Man, he was facing Santino Marella, and I thought it was
This
promising.
leads into a new segment on the show we like to call, What the fuck was that?
Yeah, you know.
So Santino has his Cobra out, Oksana comes out, and music played, whatever the fuck it is. She's standing there, appealing to the Cobra. Slater goes to pull him, Santino turns around and hits him, and he still does his fucking arm thing towards Oksana. It's so fucking stupid! What the fuck was that? Get that shit off! We want to see wrestling! World Wrestling Entertainment, not fucking World Romance Entertainment. If I want to see that shit, I'll watch a goddamn soap opera during the day. Fuck off!
Softcore porn.
Exactly!
But
That mixed with bestiality, kind of, because you got the Cobra, apparently. Fucking... If you don't want it turning towards Oksana, just take the goddamn sock puppet off. You're not a fucking
alright, so yeah.
cartoon character.
Our new segment is What the Fuck Is That? Or whatever
What
you
the
said.
fuck was that?
I think the first inductee to the What the Fuck Hall of Fame is going to be Santino Marella. He's going to have the most What the Fuck Was That segments imaginable. Agreed?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Move on.
Brodus Clay Brodus Piss Break Clay.
Oh, why did I say move on? Fuck.
And Sin Cara. Or we can still talk about Heath Slater.
Yeah, man. Okay, let's talk about him for 1 second. You know, before, I freaking hated him. I'm not gonna lie. I did jump on the bandwagon. Usually, I'm not that kind of guy who jumps on a bandwagon just
the
because...
one-man bandwagon.
But, you know, Heath Slater's is so bad he's good. He's doing
He's just hysterical to watch in the ring, honestly. He has wrestling ability, but he's just funny to watch in the ring.
Yeah. He's doing it. He's got 2 tag team titles. Or 3, whatever it is. Oh, no, 2 tag team titles, 3 action figures. Don't forget that.
He's got 1 single.
Yeah, he's a great singer. Great. He is. You can't deny it. And he's a good wrestler.
So is Roseanne Barr, or whatever the fuck her name was. Up next.
Yeah,
Brodus
Fatty
Clay.
Yeah.
And Shin Cara.
Yeah.
If he gets an ACL or a leg injury again, I'm calling him Shin Cara. Against Sandow, Damien Sandow, and Cody Rhodes. Now, Damien Sandow and Cody Rhodes, in my opinion, could do so much for the tag team division if they were put together. Cody Rhodes could fit well into that tag team division. You saw what he did with Ted DiBiase. And I think if you put him together with Sandow, that's a great way to start Sandow's career and kind of boost Cody's back up a little bit. Because he's doing well, but if they can dominate the tag team division, that would be great for him.
Just, you know how this match would have been great?
If no Brodus Clay.
Yeah, if it was a triple threat match. But of course, you gotta add Fatty. You can't literally do anything. Like, what can he do? Stand there and let you hit him with so he gives a headbutt to you? That's literally his only move.
Oh, then he falls on you.
Yeah, and then he trips and falls, and somehow you get clobbered like a pancake. Because, you know, he eats too much pancakes. That's why you get clobbered like a pancake.
He just eats anything in sight.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I don't even want to talk about freaking Brodus Clay.
Okay, so we'll move on to Daniel Bryan's anger management classes.
This is so freaking bad, it's pathetic. That's all. That's really all I gotta say.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't.
Yeah, actually, there was one thing that I liked about it, and that was Kane's like little thing he did, where he talks about his life. I kind of enjoyed that. But other than that, this anger management idea is so bad. It's doing so bad for Daniel Bryan. It's not improving his character at all. How is he? He had a match with R-Truth and he lost because he's going, yes, 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 or no, no, no to the freaking crowd.
The WWE Universe was smart. They just chant maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, so R-Truth picked up the win because count out, because he went over there and started the yes chants, and then Daniel Bryan just freaking went crazy.
So stupid.
Why?
Daniel Bryan deserves so much better. Why? I don't know.
Why?
It's shit!
Why?
I don't know. I think Daniel Bryan fucked somebody backstage. Maybe he pissed in someone's drink. Up next, a little highlight of the card. Dolph Ziggler. There you go. And Alberto Del Rio against Sheamus and Randy Orton.
You know what I thought for a second? I saw Del Rio came out. I'm like, alright, good. This is going to get good. Then I saw Dolph Ziggler come out. I'm like, is this going to be a one-on-one match?
Hopefully.
I'm like, wow, this will be the match of the night. It's going to be great. And then Justin Roberts, or whoever the hell was freaking announcing, says, this is a tag team match. Fuck! Then you ask yourself that question. Why? You got freaking Sheamus and Randy Orton coming out for that tag team action. You already know who's going to win. It's obviously not going to be the ones who deserve it.
I'm not going to be a heel. Was I watching SmackDown? That's what I thought here for a second. Are there any brands anymore, honestly?
No, I think we establish this every episode. It's stupid.
That's true. During this match, though, 2 things I liked. Dolph Ziggler sold a spinning Irish curse, pretty much. It looked like it was going to be like Wade Barrett's Winds of Change / Abyss's Black Hole Slam, whatever you want to call it, but it ended up being the backbreaker, and it was disgusting. Then, Del Rio kicks Sheamus stiff right in the head. Boom. And those are the 2 highlights of the match for me. Because once again, Ziggler has to lose.
How would you grade Sheamus's bro kick as a finisher?
I'd say Claudio Castagnoli did it better.
So
as a finisher?
So shit.
No.
No. Sheamus's? You think bro kick is awesome?
No.
There you go. So shit.
I think it's okay. It could be worse.
No one can sell it in the WWE other than one guy.
Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah. And Dolph Ziggler showed it off again last night. Proof that he's one of the best. There you go.
Well, we already talked about Ryder versus Otunga.
Yeah, so skip that. And we
Already
talked about Jerry Lawler and CM Punk. So we like to bring up another segment we like to call...
We were going to bring in a new segment, but it took a break for a while. But now we'll keep this going for every episode, or whenever it happens. We like to call it Cole-tastrophes.
Cole-tastrophes.
This is when Michael Cole fucks up on commentary, and we call him on it.
And there's a lot of them.
During Layla versus Natalya, Layla went to run out of the ring, do like a baseball slide. Natalya pulls out the apron, and Layla falls beneath it.
What a strategic move.
And Michael Cole said, Layla's trying to hide behind the apron.
That's so funny, Cole.
Lawler jumped on him like a fly on shit about it, though. It's like, I don't think that's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, next up. Alright, so when freaking David Otunga was facing Zack Ryder, you know, you gotta talk about backstory in the match, because you can't freaking tell what's actually gonna go on in the match.
No.
You don't want to say what moves those are. Fuck that shit. You gotta say what's happening behind the scenes. So David Otunga's on this new show called The Haven, right? That's correct.
So.
Or a movie show, where the hell
Who cares?
And the co-star with him is Halle
Berry.
Halle Berry. That's not what Cole said. See, I fucked up like Cole.
Halle Berry.
He said Halle Berry.
Well done. Well fucking done.
Next up.
During Miz versus Cena, Miz hit a low DDT, and Cole goes, Vintage Cena!
He just loves saying that.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah. Vintage Cena for selling the move.
No, that's not Vintage Cena for selling a move. Vintage Cena would be not selling a move. This is new Cena. What the fuck happened there? He oversold it too. He went from his knees to like a fucking spike in the ground.
Maybe that's new Vintage Cena. Selling shit.
Holy fuck.
Oh yeah! I can't wait till next week.
Cena. It's not just my merchandise that sells anymore.
Oh, that's a good slogan. He's never using that one, though.
No.
Alright, next up. He's getting a lot of backstage heat for this. You know, Jerry Lawler versus CM Punk in that state in the steel cage match. And, you know, CM Punk got busted open. He looks like a maniac. It's awesome. But near the end of the match, he finished off with the Anaconda Vice. But to set up the Anaconda Vice, he did the Rock Bottom. And this was supposed to be the spot of the match to set up CM Punk versus The Rock. But of course, Cole doesn't do that. He doesn't recognize that he did the Rock Bottom. He doesn't set up this feud. And he's getting a lot of freaking backstage heat from Vince McMahon and the TNA creative team. WWE creative team. He's just getting a lot of shit. And that's Cole-tastrophes.
We're over. Done! Like Ryback.
Oh my god, we have another segment that we like to finish off the show. So at this point in time, we like to ask the biased black guy a question. So Jake.
Biased black guy, are you happy with David Otunga's return?
It's fucking awesome that he's back. Fuck Kane for what he did to him.
I agree with him, but this show is just shit.
Exactly. Hey, but we got some new segments in our show. That's the only thing that's good about this show.
We're gonna keep, well, Under the Wrist Tape's good. Raw was shit.
I'm Steven.
I'm Jake.
And you've been watching Under the Wrist Tape.
And we had to watch a fucking terrible Raw!
He's not lying.
Please support Daniel Bryan. Thank you.
Alright guys, that was a good show. But I got $50 and it's Toonie Tuesday at KFC. Yeah. So I gotta go. Peace.
Bring me back some poutine.
Maybe.